When it comes to hiring, choosing the right candidate can be overwhelming. Being confident that you're making the right choice can leave you feeling frustrated. People aren't always what they seem, and unfortunately, some job applicants actually have the intention of doing harm to your business, or are simply unable to do the job that they were hired to do. Not all applicants are corrupt, but the ones that are can do a great deal of damage to your bottom line. It's time for you to implement a pre-employment background screening program. It's time to call on the Risk Assessment Group. Now, you don't have to worry whether or not your applicant has a history of theft, has repeatedly committed acts of violence, or is a habitual drug user. With help from your friends at the Risk Assessment Group, you can conduct a full criminal background search on every applicant and take the guesswork out of choosing the right person for the job. The Risk Assessment Group provides national pre-employment background screening that is not only thorough, but compliant and accurate as well. You need to get your answers quickly and through a system that is easy to use. But most importantly, you want to ensure that you're only being given the information that the law allows. Risk Assessment Group will take the time to help you understand the background screening process. We'll make sure that you're familiar and compliant with the Fair Credit Reporting Act. We will be there to make sure that you're making all the right legal moves when it comes to deciphering criminal background information. Many national background screening companies are only interested in high volume. Here at Risk Assessment Group, we are more concerned with making sure that you are confidently hiring the best people for your small business. Our competence equals your confidence. There are just over 3,200 county courts in the United States, and your new applicant could have lived in any of them. Risk Assessment Group will not only identify where your applicant has lived, but we will access each one of those local courts at the county level to search for criminal conviction records. Compliant, accurate, reliable, all backed by outstanding customer service. Background screening can be intimidating, but you don't need to hire an HR manager to keep your hiring program compliant. Staying in touch with state and federal hiring regulations does not have to be complicated. Risk Assessment Group will manage every step of the process for you, including forms management, personal information storage, and how to legally rescind a job offer. Risk Assessment Group will make sure that you are trained on the points of the Fair Credit Reporting Act and are always up to date on changing hiring laws. Risk Assessment Group takes the guesswork out of background screening and manages your program with complete transparency. It won't be long before you are an expert in pre-employment background screening and confidently making hiring decisions. Your friends at the UPS store have already negotiated aggressively priced, best practice background screening packages for you. All you need to do now is concentrate on growing your business. With Risk Assessment Group, there are no setup fees. There are no monthly minimums. There are no contracts, only a simple subscriber agreement. You can use the system as much or as little as you like, all for the same low price. You won't only be protecting your business, yourself, and your current employees, you'll be protecting your hard-earned customers as well. Start using Risk Assessment Group today for a confident tomorrow. Risk Assessment Group, helping you build a better team.